UK man in Phuket jailed on drunk driving charge just hours before flying to reunite with family. 60-year-old Peter Murray has lived in Phuket for 4 years and was the subject of an alarm raised by his family last Friday when he was a no-show in Bulgaria on the 2nd of August for a family reunion and they could not contact him by phone. On Monday, he was tracked down to a Thai prison where he being held pending trial. A UK man due to fly out of Thailand to be reunited with his family in Bulgaria 2 weeks ago, instead on Monday, has been found behind bars in Phuket's provincial prison. Only a desperate appeal to the local newspaper on the island last Friday, after his family became concerned for his safety, finally resulted in Peter Murray being found. 60-year-old UK man Peter Murray was due to fly out of Thailand via Vienna to reunite with his family in Bulgaria on the 2nd of August. He didn't arrive and his phone was off. Last Friday, his sister and niece raised the alarm in Thailand out of fears for his well-being. A 60-year-old UK man who was due in Bulgaria on the 2nd of August to be reunited with his family from home has found himself, unfortunately, as a guest and inmate at Phuket's provincial prison. On Monday, the popular local newspaper in Phuket, the Phuket News, finally tracked down Peter Murray after the alarm was raised out of fears for his well-being over the weekend when his sister Sonia made contact with reporters late last week trying to find out where her brother might be. Due to fly from Bangkok to Vienna within hours, Peter had been booked on a flight to leave Bangkok the week before in order to be with his family in Bulgaria on the 2nd of August. He was booked on a flight first from Bangkok to Vienna and later on to meet his relations in Bulgaria. His sister Sonia last spoke to him on Monday, the 27th of July. I spoke to him last on the 27th of July and the flights had not been cancelled yet. He did not give me the flight time so I could pick him up this side in Bulgaria, she explained on Friday to the local newspaper. Family holidaying in Bulgaria contacted local newspaper seeking help to find Peter on Friday last, the 7th of August, by email. His niece Shannon contacted the local newspaper as the family grew more apprehensive after not hearing from him. Sonia then gave the local media some information about her brother and his lifestyle in Phuket so that someone who knew of his whereabouts could come forward. This was after they were unable to make contact with him through his mobile phone. He has not answered his phone in a week and I believe if he lost his phone he would have replaced it within a couple of days. I know he spent time at the back of the Metropole Hotel in Phuket at a shop called Mel's where he would meet with John Paul, a Frenchman, Phil, English, and Michelle, German, and drink with them, she disclosed. Good news and bad news on Monday. On Monday, they received good news and bad news. The good news was that Peter was alive and in relatively good health. The bad news was that he was banged up in the local prison in Phuket. On Tuesday, the 28th of July, he had been involved in a motorbike accident when he hit another motorcyclist with his own. Police at the scene tested him for alcohol and found he was well above the legal limit. Senior police officer in Phuket confirmed that Mr. Murray was arrested on the 28th of July for drunk driving. The news came from Lieutenant Wirot Pornpraprit of Phuket City Police who arrested him. On Monday, he told the Phuket News newspaper that Peter had been detained at the local police station on the 28th of July and 29th before being brought to court on charges of reckless and drunk driving. After the court hearing, he was taken to prison to await a trial. His arrest was notified by police in Phuket to the British Embassy in Bangkok on the same day. Peter's case was reported to the British Embassy on the same day of the accident, the 28th of July, the police officer confirmed. Police checking his background with Bangkok Lieutenant Wirot told the local reporter that the case was not heard by the court as police were, first of all, making inquiries in Bangkok as to the arrested man's background or potential links to criminality. Lieutenant Wirot said that the detained man was in good health. However, when the local reporter visited Peter for a short 3-minute visit at Phuket's provincial prison this Monday, they found him in low spirits. The British man, sporting a prison haircut, complained that his body was still sore from the accident with the other motorbike. Mr. Murray is receiving assistance from the British Embassy and is hoping to be bailed out of prison by the end of the week.